Alright guys, we're going to give you a quick rundown of what vehicle we're going to run and attempt to get all the way to the Arctic Ocean at Deadhorse, Alaska. So this is a 2013 Jeep JKU with the Penstar 3.6 with its infamous problems. We have tried to rectify as many of those problems prior to setting out on this trip. Of course, right at the end, I started getting that most common rocker arm noise and that valve tappet noise. I thought I was going to have to put a motor in it for 10 grand, but the guys down at Southeast Jeeps hooked it up, threw two new cams in it for me and some rockers and valves, and we are good to go. It did look rough when I saw the cams and I saw the rocker, but it looks like I caught it in time, and the motor's still good to go. It's got about 87,000 miles on it. I bought it used late last year and have transformed it into what you see here. So let's start running down the gear. We are running the B50 antenna. I'll also show you the rugged radio we have inside and where it's mounted. I opted to go with all the JCR front and rear bumper, tire carrier, roof rack, and tire rack for this rig. They're just a good outfit. Everything's made in the US, up in Michigan. So I did overkill it with the Warren XP winch. This is a 12,000 pound winch. I went that heavy, even though this is an aluminum shoebox, just because it's going to be a tiny camper attached to the rear of it, and I didn't want to be in a position where I didn't have enough ass to get myself out. Moving forward, I upped to the Mitsumoyo oversized radiator, 400 amp alternator with decoupling clutch, aluminum, oil cooler. Like I said, everything I could think of to make this thing better. Replaced all the soft parts, water pump, everything's new. We went the Genesis Off-Road dual battery system. I can't speak highly enough about those guys. Customer support was awesome. I've opted to get another battery for the back, and I'll show you what that's going to look like. We're running on some Mickey Thompson 35 12.5 17s, the Baja MTZs with the rock crawler suspension. So we went 3.5 in the front, 4.5 in the rear to try to offset some of the weight we're going to be carrying. We were unsure what setup we should do, so we called Rock Crawler, and their technical support was top notch. They walked us right through. We told them what we wanted to do, and they said, hey, this is how we need, we'll do it, and they custom did a kit for us. We're also pairing that with an Apex chassis 2.5 ton steering kit, and again, another company you just can't speak highly enough about. We also did the American Iron Works ball joint deletes. These things are infamous for ball joints, and that will take care of that for you. And they're able to be rebuilt on the trail if they ever do go out on you. So moving around to the inside, we have pulled out the carpet and rhino lined the floors. We are running an Alpine Halo head unit with JL audio for speakers and subs, and then our switch kit for all our auxiliary lighting. We have deleted the back seats and gone with the Cargo Dog boxes. Again, another fantastic outfit, great quality product, and can't speak highly enough. So when Reba's riding with us, these all go down and her dog bed goes on there. So again, we're to the back, JCR bumper and tire carrier with the basket. Our friends over at Inca 4x4 supplied us with this Iceco drawer system. Great construction, I haven't been able to weigh it down enough to even slow it down. I don't run the cooler on top here. As you can see right now, I'm set up with the compressor with the Morflate system. I'll do a separate video on that. Awesome system, turnkey, ready to go. You see those JL Audio subs, and then we did some XD cargo bags in the triangle portions of the roll cage. This is where we're going to mount the third battery, and then as you can see, we've started to mount our auxiliary systems like cell phone boosters. This is where the Starlink stuff will go. These Molly panels from Built Right Industries, very well designed, pretty universal to make them work pretty much wherever you need. This Jeep originally came with a soft top. We went to Rally Tops out of California, and we got this awesome hard top from them. Again, we're running a JCR roof rack. We've got some accessories. We'll be adding a Tsuruka awning to the driver's side, a little 6-footer to this unit, as the tiny camper is completely outfitted with Tsuruka, and is actually at Tiny Camper Company right now getting outfitted with those. So running a simple Molly panel in the back of the seat with just odds and ends. Again, the Cargo Dog box setup. Like I said, we are running the rugged radio with the B50, and we use their radio bracket designed for the JK. Bulletproof mounting. Hooked us up with these awesome mounts. Trying to figure out which one I want to do to hold the Garmin tread. I haven't quite figured it out yet. If you guys have any suggestions, always feel free to leave me a comment. And then, like I said, running a high lift jack. I know a lot of people don't like them. I did a lot of ranch life, and they were a huge part of my life, so I don't mind using them. I know this bird's nest I need to clean up, but we are running a lot of power through this thing and also feeding the tiny camper. We're adding some roof lights and some other odds and ends before we push out, and then we'll do a separate video on what we did with the tiny camper as far as build out and how we're going to have to survive out of this thing for about 3 months. Our next expo is going to be at Brushy Penitentiary in Tennessee. That'll be next weekend. We'll be there supporting Tiny Camper Company and Inca 4x4, but we hope to see you there. Feel free to come up, talk to us. We'll be there as well as supporting Iceco and Tsuruka, so feel free to stop by, have a chat.